Do you remember Kimi No Nawa?
あの日、星が降った日、それはまるで
夢の景色のように、ただひたすらに美しい眺めだった。
You probably do. If you've never heard of Kimi No Nawa, great news. Liking anime isn't a prerequisite for liking this film.
Huh?
But don't take my word for it. This movie grossed $382 million globally, surpassing Ghibli classic Spirited Away at the box office. Wow. So why do I love it? Well, I love a great romance. From the completely over-the-top...
I wrote you every day for a year.
You wrote me?
Yes. It wasn't over. It still isn't over.
All the way to the slowest of burns, I love love in movies, TV, and games. Ah! No, not that one. Anyway, I especially love romance in anime. Oftentimes, especially the ones that I tend to gravitate to, romance is sort of a tertiary plot point.
Hiro, I know too much about you. Are you still gonna kill me?
Yeah.
It's there, but it's not really the point of it. For me, romance is an excellent hook.
Have I ever met you before?
Of course we've met before!
So when you finally watch a story that's 100% balls-to-wall, star-crossed lovers on a collision course, it's so good. So why does Kimi No Nawa shine so brightly, like epic comet in the night sky kind of brightly? You may have guessed it, it's unapologetically romantic. Here we have two characters separated by distance, somehow supernaturally linked to meet someday. And when they do, and you know they will...
It was like... magic.
When you consider everything that this movie offers, great characters, great story, beautiful visuals, cultural symbolism, calling it a teen romance feels a little bit reductive. So here's the setup. A boy named Taki in Tokyo and a girl named Mitsuha in the countryside are swapping bodies every time they go to sleep. Over time, they realize they're actually not dreaming. They're actually affecting each other's lives in very real ways. They learn about each other's family, friends, where they work, what schools they go to. They even start setting up ground rules for each other so they don't start upending their lives drastically.
バイトしてるし、組紐とか、これ無理だろ。
あなたバイト入れすぎ。
お前の無駄遣いのせいだろ。
And as they learn more about each other, they start to gradually improve each other's lives. And despite having not ever met in person, they slowly start to fall in love.
あれ？私、なんで？
Until one day, they just stop swapping bodies. It's here when the movie takes a shift. The movie begins to focus on Taki on his quest to find out what happened to Mitsuha, and maybe figure out why they were swapping bodies in the first place. The film's director, Makoto Shinkai, has a storied history of making you feel love, loss, and longing. It's kind of his trademark. He's somehow found a way to magnify and hyper-focus on the feeling of yearning. And he's managed to do it to such great effect. I saw 5 centimeters per second, one of his previous films, and I probably still have some stuff to unpack in therapy.
私が遠のくに望むことはきっと叶わない。それでも私は遠野くんのことをきっと明日も明後日もその先もやっぱりどうしようもなく好きなんだと思う。
I'm still recovering from that one. Kimi no Nawa is packed with cultural imagery and symbolism. It's literally bursting at the seams. Some of it's explicit, some of it not so. Romantic tropes like fate and destiny are referenced and reinforced by story elements directly related to the plot, like how Mitsuha is a shrine maiden that specializes in musubi, the ceremonial art of braiding knots, not so subtly referring to the red thread of fate. It's a common legend in Asian folktales where two people are linked from birth to death. And then he does some other really cool things, like explain the nature of relationships through the use of trains. How some people can come in and out of your lives, or how two people can be running parallel only to meet a specific point or station. It's actually quite beautiful. Great love stories have great timing. His characters are fighting time for one reason or another. Sometimes it's age, maybe someone's moving away, or maybe people just miss each other, like two boats passing in the harbor. In Kimi No Nawa, our characters are also not in sync. They're living in different places, and events that they seem to experience don't seem to be happening in tandem. They often have to catch up on what's going on through notes and diaries they leave for each other over the course of the film. Then there's the supernatural. Shinkai consolidates his imagery and themes with supernatural undertones. In the case of this film, he uses Katawari Doki, or twilight, where the natural world and supernatural converge at a specific point in time. They synchronize for a few fleeting moments before misaligning themselves again. Honestly, I could go on, there's a ton, but then we're going to start getting into some serious spoilers. I love this movie. Every time I watch this movie, I'm able to pull something new from it. In fact, I love the movie so much that when I visited Japan in 2018, I made sure to visit the Suga Shrine Staircase by Yotsuya Station. Every now and then, a piece of content will drop that becomes a watershed moment in your life. It irrevocably changes you the minute you finish indulging in it. Sometimes you stumble upon it by accident, sometimes you're looking for it, sometimes it finds you. And in 2017, Kimi No Nawa was just that kind of movie. It's a beautiful telling of an old truth, that love transcends time, space, and even memory. And when you find it, hold on to your hat. You may end up miles from here. Hey guys, thanks so much for tuning in this week. I love this movie and I hope you take an opportunity to watch it if you haven't already. If you like this video, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Was there a romantic movie that you love? Let me know in the comments. Okay guys, see you next week.